3 kids tried to humiliate me in public, and it backfired spectacularly. I recently joined a beginner dance class even though I'm in my 20s and had never danced before. Most people were supportive, but there were 3 teenage girls who seemed to find my existence hilarious. Every time I messed up a step, they'd whisper to each other and start laughing. At first, I ignored it. Then I decided to be nice. During a break, I walked over and introduced myself. I asked how long they'd been dancing and complimented how good they were. One of them smiled and said, "Long enough to know that whatever you're doing isn't dancing." The other 2 nearly fell over laughing. I brushed it off and went back to class, but a little later they came over again. One of them asked if I wanted another dance tip. I said sure. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Maybe try moving to the beat this time." They all started laughing again. That's when I finally got tired of it. I looked at them and said, "You know, being good at something isn't an excuse to be rude to people who are trying to learn." They immediately claimed they were just joking, but before I could say anything else, another student nearby spoke up and said, "No, you've been doing this to everyone." Then another person joined in, then another. Apparently these girls had been mocking beginners for months. Within minutes, half the class was calling them out. The girls went completely silent. They grabbed their bags and left early. The funniest part? The next week they came back and didn't say a single rude thing to anyone. Turns out it's a lot harder to bully people when everyone finally notices what you're doing.